Go here real quick. And say we're live. Workout stream. There we go. And let's pull up the workout here. The stream. Then boop, mute that. Go to what's up, Jackson? How's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. Gonna get some good old music going on. Appreciate it. Hey, yo, what's up, Gear Gamer? What's up? How you doing? Yep, we getting some. We got the haircut. What's up, Thunder? How's it going? All right. There we go. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? About to hit the workout now. So we're gonna hit some chest. I'm gonna do some bench press to start off. So we're gonna hit this first. But how are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully it was well. So this, funny enough, this right here, my son was bench pressing. This weighs about 10 pounds. So he comes in here and he just does like a little bench press. It's really cute. He's like, Dad, I want to shoulder press and bench press with you. I'm like, alright, bud. I said, why not? Absolutely. Heck yeah, it's all good, Gear Gamer. It's gonna take a second for me to get used to the hair. Oh, I'm glad to be streaming, glad to be live. Let's hit the... I moved these, so I gotta try to make sure it's even now. Gotta get the warm up going. Just get the blood pumping. Jackson, I don't say how old my son is, but he's pretty young. Let's see. Oh, that's amazing. Your mom can bench 190. Nice. On the kilograms too. I know my hair is gone. Kept the beard though. You know. But now you can see I have a very expression-filled face, something like that. Like, you can really see now. And this is where the scar was, I believe. Yeah, so let's go. Alright. I'm gonna weigh myself too. See how much we're weighing today. Pumped, feeling good. Appreciate it, Chris, appreciate it. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, not bad. 193.4. Hey, let's go. Alright, sounds good. I can't put the music too loud just because the family's sleeping. Otherwise I'll be blasting it. Alright. I'm gonna hit like one more warm-up set here. 135. And then we're gonna bump up to 185, hit a couple reps there, and then do 225. Yeah, at least one rep. Let's see, 25s. Maybe 185 here. Arthur, I got you. So the cat listen to. This is Asking Alexandria. Hold your breath, my dear, we're going under. Asking Alexandria is probably, it's a like their best music in my opinion was from like 2012, 2014 era. This is the right there. If you go to my channel, I made it public, like my workout playlist. A ton of their music is on there for me. Oh heck yeah. Oh bro, I wish. I wanted to go to Warped Tour back in the day. I just didn't have the means to. Heck yeah, Jackson. What's up, John? How's it going? My day, we're going under. Alright, then I'm gonna hit the 225. You can bench 245 and 50. You're crazy. You're crazy. I cannot anymore. The most I benched was 245. I'm just hitting 225 now. Just be up there, like boom. See, for me, it was the opposite, right? 245 was my max. Now I'm 31. Oh no. Oh, Arthur, you must be talking about Jackson up here, of course. That's crazy, though. All right. Give myself a second. Let's see what song's next. Let's see. Another good one. Alright. I want to make sure I hit this at least once. I hit 225 just the other day. I hit 235 the other day. Yeah, 235 when I hit that the other day. Definitely felt easier than me hitting this just now. It probably had to do with the other day I had a spotter. I don't know if you saw when I just unracked it there. I almost like threw the weight down too far down, so I had to like readjust. Having a spotter definitely was nice. So I'm gonna hit one more. I'm gonna hit triceps here. What's up? Yo, Invader, what's up? I appreciate that, You're welcome to spot me. Appreciate it. Alright, we're just gonna work on some triceps here. So yes, it's gonna be a close grip bench press here. So you can see normally we're over here for bench press. Gonna be here for triceps. Normally I like to go to failure. On these ones, I feel kind of nervous going to failure. Because if you're trying to re-rack the weight on these tricep ones, for me at least, there's like once I try to re-rack it, if I were to miss this bar, it's slamming on my face. There's no much. Invader, my wife, she doesn't really like lift super heavy too much. Toe, hello, how's it going? So, my wife has spotted me, maybe, but she doesn't really come down to the basement to like for workouts. So, I guess not really. What's up, Jay? How's it going? Appreciate the kind words. Thank you. All right, 17 days away. Let's go. All right, I'll hit a superset here with triceps for some dips. We're just going lower half here. Oh. Okay. See. Better posture for like when I'm standing or for my workout. Someone somewhere praying that I make it home. Heck yeah, Jay. I'm glad to hear that things are well for you. That's what I'm talking about. To call my own. Call my own. To call my own. It was you who told me I can do this. In my heart, I know you sang with the band in Memphis. Alright, let's get to the triceps here. My soul, even though I'm on my own. Appreciate it, Jax. Appreciate it. All right. Yo, Midnights, what's up? Okay. So tough. Moving the bench over. We're gonna hit a little bit of shoulders now. We hit some heavier chest. Hit some triceps. Hit some shoulders. Shoulders and biceps. A little bit more triceps and a little bit more chest as well. All right. So since I'm going a little bit heavier today with some of these exercises, that means I'm going to do shoulder press instead of the lateral raises. So we can go a little bit heavier exercise. This right here, this is probably one of my favorite songs by Asking Alexandria. One of the first songs I ever listened to or ever heard by them. I'm gonna do a warm-up set with 30 pounds. Whew. Tired. That is correct. Yeah, you're right. I do not play Roblox. Soda, what's up? How's it going, by the way? I don't know who Tommy G is, but yeah, you are correct. I also don't stream on Sundays. I'll stream Monday though. I did play Minecraft today. Whoa, this is already feeling heavy, and this is only 30. Space, technically no. So I can look up to like right here and then have to like tense my neck up to look any further. If I didn't tense my neck up, then like right here, I can look like, so it'd be a 90-degree look, right? From straight forward to 90 degrees. Right about there is when I have to like use my traps to support my neck. If I don't, like if I go any further, then I know my neck would give away. But I've been using like a Theragun to like hit it a little bit, been stretching it. I've actually been holding my head, like my hand here and pushing against my hand here, pushing forward to the sides to like give like a little bit of resistance training. So I'm like easing back into it. But as far as like workouts go and daily things, unless I'm like looking in the sky for a freaking airplane, like there's never a time where I'm just like looking up like this and like in the sky, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Ant, good to see you. How's it going? How's it going? Alright, we're gonna bump up to 50. 30 if for whatever reason it's already feeling kind of heavy. I was hitting 70s on shoulder press just the other day. I think it's just probably a mixture of just being tired and like not enough sleep. Like 2 nights ago, I got like 3.5 hours of sleep maybe. Last night was real low as well. But it's the weekend, so I can, you know, sleep a little bit more. I don't have to wake up as early for work. Oh, what's up, anarchist? I cut my hair. I buzzed it. It was just that time. It was just that time. Got the clippers. Actually, if you look back on my stream yesterday when I cut my hair, I cut just like this little like loop here first, just to see how bad it looked. Oh, it was horrible. It was funny. I was cracking up. I used to be. All right. That's broken. Nice toe. Spoken. Now I walk this world alone. Not thanks to you. So alone. That's cool. I remember. So I'm one of a total of 5 children, so I'm the youngest of all my siblings. But I remember at one point I was living with one of my siblings, and because I had moved away, you know, like the state I live in now, not in denial, the location. I lived here, moved away, moved around, came back here. I had a sibling that lives here. So she's like, yeah, you can stay with me until you get your own place. This is years and years and years ago. Very appreciative of her, but one of my nephews, he was a real little kid. And I remember some nights where, cause like they didn't have like a big house to where it was like, oh, you know, I could have my own room. I ended up sharing a room with my nephew, just like on a air mattress. And there'd be times where like he'd wake up in the middle of the night and he's like, I need to go see mommy. And I'm like, it's okay, bud, here, lay with me. Because I know, like, you know, she's a mother of multiple children. And so I know, like, she'd be real tired during the day sometimes. So, like, sometimes he would get up in the middle of the night because she said, I had a bad dream. And then I'd just be like, oh, come here, lay with me. And then he'd just, like, you know, fall asleep in my arm, knocked out. It was, like, one of those cool moments, which it's kind of funny because that same nephew and my son, not that they look like super similar, but my sister would often call my nephew my name because he looks so much like me. And now my son and him look very similar, which means my son looks a lot like me. So it's just kind of like cute how it all turned out. And then like now, you know, that'll happen where my son wakes up in the middle of the night sometimes. And then either I'll go in there and sleep with him and just be like, oh, it's okay, bud. Bad dreams, no worries. And he just like cuddles up with me and then falls back asleep. Or he'll come to our bedroom and be like, you know, sometimes he'll be crazy. He'll be like 3 in the morning. He's like up and ready for the day. And we're like, no. Like me, you know, I don't go to sleep until like 2:30, 3 o'clock almost any day, right? There have been times where like I'm going to bed, I'll bring a little snack, you know, it's like a protein shake, sometimes a bowl of cereal, whatever it is. And he's like, I'm like finishing up and I'm like, all right, let me put some like show on or something, just pass out. And then next thing I hear him walk into my bedroom like, hey Dad, how's it going? I'm like, I'm starting to fall asleep, like, but it's bedtime, like it's 3 in the morning. This is not good morning, Dad. This is we're going back to sleep. So either go to your room or come lay down. It's time for sleep. Oh, but just a good time. I love being a dad. I love being a dad, so love being an uncle as well. Love being a dad. It's just a good time. Yo, Eduardo, what's up? How's it going? Hey, that's what's up, M12. Appreciate it. Very beautiful. Eduardo, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Well, thank you. Feel like I love for being here. Man, okay. One more chest. I'm gonna hit incline bench. Probably like 2 sets. And then we're gonna hit arms. One more. I'll hit one more tricep workout. We've already hit triceps pretty good between the superset of a close grip bench with dips to failure right after that. So already hit like a good little bit of tricep here. That's step 4. Biceps at this. To determine, let's say let's pick it up. Singing out of breath. Rough. What's up, Jared? How's it going? Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go heavier. I've already warmed up the chest. I'm just gonna bump right into the 70s because I already warmed it up from other stuff. I appreciate that, Eduardo. Well, hello to you in Brazil from my basement. Okay. This is gonna be 70s, by the way. That's rough. Hey, that's what's up, Eduardo. Let's go. Slick. The dumbbells, are you asking how much those weigh? If that's the case, those are 70s. This is the final. It's not a super heavy chest day. It's more arm focused, but I hit a little bit of chest and shoulders on arm day. Because my chest used to be super small. Shoulders, I want to have broad shoulders. So I already hit like my 225. Already hit pretty high numbers for a bench. So this is just extra. Could be the end of the world. Appreciate it, Jacob. How's it going? And thank you for that. Appreciate it. You're wasting my life away. 2, 1. Oh gosh. I'm gonna hit just a quick push-ups. Quick thing of push-ups here. What's up, Eddie? How's it going? Okay. Chest is pretty dang cooked. Could be the end of the world. Okay. Chest is done. You said 1 for the corp? I don't know what that means. Holy cow. My chest is so tired. Oh yeah, this is a good song. This is a good song. Alright. 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 Arms now. What's up, Dave? Do the buzz cut. Good recommendation. Heck yeah. My chest feels like it got a very big pump. Appreciate it, David.
Myself on this one. Self-destruction is such a brilliant thing. And I know I should walk away.
Appreciate it, David. It could be the pump. It could be the pump. For sure. I did already hit one exercise. There's a superset between a close grip bench press. It was like right here. And then dips to failure. But I really appreciate that. David, do you remember the first time you hopped in the stream? Like how long ago that was? Because I really do appreciate those kind of words too. I feel like I've been working hard every time. You guys see me here on when I'm streaming, how hard I'm hitting how hard I'm working out. Outside of the warm-ups, how I'm going to failure in pretty much every exercise. The close grip bench today, I didn't go to failure, but then I supersetted with dips, that to failure. Bench press on just like the heavyweight, I didn't go to failure over there, but then when we did like the incline dumbbell press over here, failure. Then we did the push-ups to failure.
Just like before, I saw you again. And I'm so sorry. Just like before, I should have told you again. then I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You know we gotta finish out with some singing. Alright, here, I'll switch over to some... It's been like exclusively Asking Alexandria this whole stream. Let's get some Linkin Park going on, some Chevelle, Falling in Reverse, stuff like that. Alright. This is my second warm-up set. This is 20 pounds, by the way. Let's get it.
In the sky, all that I needed was the thing I couldn't find.
Feeling good, feeling good. I think I'm gonna do like a little mini, like a superset here. Like I said, I already need to do one more exercise for triceps. So I think I'm gonna do curls here, and then I'm gonna arms up, and do some of these. So anarchist, my wife really likes it when I buzz cut my hair. So she really liked it a lot when she saw it last night after the stream. What's up, Mike? How's it going? Appreciate it, Raj. Appreciate that. So yeah, my wife really liked it, and then I've been prepping my son. Like, hey, in 2 days, Dada's hair is gonna be really short. Tomorrow, Dada's gonna cut his hair. It's gonna be really short. So this morning, my pump cover has a hood, so I put the hood on. You know, my son woke up, morning stuff. I had the hood on, and I was like, hey, buddy, you ready to see Dada's hair? It's really short. She's like, okay. So then I said, okay, so I actually recorded it. I'm not gonna show it, you know, because I don't show my son or my wife on stream. But I recorded it, and so when he took it off, he starts laughing. He's like, ha ha ha. He's like, Dad, I love you. I was like, what do you think, buddy? He said, good. And then he touched my hair. He's like, it's so soft. I love you, Dada. You're the same Dada. So it was a good experience all around. I appreciate that, Mike, for real. Alright, doing 40s.
Get up to put it down. Can't wait to burn it to the ground.
I appreciate it, Pink. Too kind.
You can't wait to burn it to the ground.
What's up, Faith? How's it going? Oh, of course. Of course. And I appreciate it, Faith. Thank you. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, Mike, if you wanna recommend a song for sure. I'll start the song before I hit the set here. Oh, absolutely. So tonight was let's see, Wanted, Dead or Alive. Yeah, so Pink tonight, you know, was pizza and a movie. Tonight was Lego movie. My son hasn't seen it before. Yeah, we got like 45 minutes into the movie, something like that. And that was after eating I probably ate, I don't know, four pieces of pizza roughly. And I was passing out. I'm like, I'm sorry, family. I'm gonna fall asleep. I told my wife, I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm trying to stay awake. I was done. Song of Blind by. Alright, I got you next, Ryder. I got you next. Also, Wilted, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, it's 2 I'm passing out. Came in before. Yeah, I'm a little bit bloated. A little bit bloated today. Between all the pizza. Last night we had Red Robin for dinner. I mean, it was just, holy cow, it was just non-stop. Like, the last few days we've been super busy, so it hasn't been like the most healthy food, like Red Robin, pizza tonight. I forgot what Wednesday was. What did I have Wednesday night? I can tell you it probably wasn't super healthy. Oh no, that was chicken, rice, and veggies Wednesday night. So I don't know. No, I didn't have an onion salad. No, it was to go. Normally I get the bonsai burger. That's my favorite, but yeah. Simmons, I stop my live and then go live again because I separate between the gaming stream and the workout stream. Oh yeah, absolutely, Simmons. I make an amazing seafood boil. Fake, you said pizza earlier? Heck yeah. The Scorpion Burger, I haven't tried that one yet. Alright, this is 40s, by the way. Crab, oh heck yeah. Of course, the seafood boil I make consists of crab, shrimp, andouille sausage, potatoes, corn. I gotta turn this down a tiny bit. Okay, there's no superset there. What's up, Bebop? I don't know if you can see. There's like a streak of sweat going down. I am married. Yep, that's correct. Shrimp, heck yeah. Well, I appreciate the kind words, Bebop. How many reps did I do? I have no clue until I couldn't. Crab or lobster? I'm picking crab, 100%. Thank you, Ryder. I was literally about to scroll up in like the next 5 seconds. Scroll back up to check the song to put it in the YouTube search bar. So that's actually super convenient. That you did that, so thank you. Yeah, I'm picking lobster 100% of the time over crab. I've cooked with crab way more than lobster. Price range for like how much you get. My issue with lobster, it's good. Oh, Ryder, that's fine by me. I'm just not a country fan, that's the only thing. The thing for me between crab and lobster, I feel like for how expensive it is, you get such a small amount, and the meat, like it's good. Especially, but you gotta cook it right, because if you overcook fish, shrimp, lobster, seafood, it's just not there. You know what I'm saying? Seafood cooks very fast compared to like a sausage or a potato or whatever else. Like seafood cooks fast, so it's in there and done between like 5 and 7 minutes in a seafood boil, for example. So for me, crab and like crab legs, I've had crab legs for years and years, so I can crack like the crab legs. I can get like the full, crab leg meat out super easy. A lot of times I end up cracking like when I make a seafood boil for my wife and I. I will crack open the crab legs and give her the big pieces because she has more of a tough time getting them out than myself. I've just got those. I'm experienced. I got those hands. You know, I got that grip strength. Obviously, we got the grip strength to crack open some crab legs. Soon, you mean by Hosier? Is that your time now for next one?
Take me to church, I worship at the door, and the shiny light. God, find you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me the breath instead of the girl that you're giving my life.
So, have a good one. Appreciate you being here. Have a great rest of your night. Sep, how's it going? Alright. I feel like we've got the biceps are feeling the pump. This is gonna be my second working set. These are 40s, by the way. So let's do this. As soon as I got you. So someone asked me how many reps. Faith, you asked me before if you're still here. I think we got a good solid 6 or 7 reps there. But those last few, I wasn't getting full reps. That was just a failure to the most I could do. Yeah, Simmons, I got you after this song. No, I like that song. I like Hosier. Let's see. Take my whiskey knee. Too Sweet. That's a really good song by them too. Have you heard that song, Too Sweet by Hosier? Ryder, I'll do a Monster after Take Me to Church. Appreciate that, Bebop. For the sub, appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna, I guess not superset, but I'm gonna do like a little tricep extension here.
It's got you, and she's a giver at a funeral. Everybody's disapproval. Should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. Fresh poison each week.
What's up, Jose? How you doing? Not your shots to them. Okay, I'll get interesting and we'll do this.
Command me to be well. Amen. Amen. Take me to church, I'll worship like the dog in the shining light. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Be that take the step, good girl, let me give you my life. Turn the whole seat, get something shiny, something meaty for the main course. That's a fine looking house.
Like, you're all good. No need to apologize. Never apologize. If you can't make it, Resi, absolutely. Yep. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Amen. You'll never hear or see me deny Jesus, my faith. Here, real life, nowhere. So you seem you're very good at singing for a boy. I don't think singing like really favors if you're a guy or girl. I think if you got the windpipes, you got them. So that's good. I'm proud of you, Simmons. You keep it up. You keep it up.
Only then I am free.
The bar song. Who's that by?
Amen. Amen. Take me to church. I'll worship like the dog in the shining light. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. That's my restful.
Hey, Resi, I really appreciate that. I'll keep you in my prayers as well. Really appreciate it. I love when people spread the good word. I guess Monster. Monster is next. Oh, don't you worry. Not Monster Mash. What the heck? It pulled up Monster Mash. What the frick was that? Appreciate it, Resi. You have a great night. I can't control it. Let's go! No way, Simmons. Cannot calm down. I will say, I took a little bit extra pre-workout today. I took a little bit more than I normally would. Normally it's a full scoop. I took like a scoop and a half. And mostly because I have like a monthly, like every month I'll get more pre-workout protein and creatine on like repeat. And I just have a bunch of pre-workouts, so I was like, all right, let me get a little extra, get like a really good workout in, and to show up here. Not a what's up. Oh, good. So this is the one I get. So I got the peach mango instead of blue raspberry, but one scoop here for caffeine, 325 milligrams right there. So a scoop and a half. If you do like just quick math, 300. Let's just make it even. 300 plus half of that, over 450 milligrams of caffeine. And I drank that probably around like 10 to 10:30ish, between there. So I'm ready. Also, Jared, I appreciate that, by the way. Feel like a monster. Feel like a monster. Alright, let's see. We'll play some 3 Days Grace by Toby Keith. Yo, Invader, appreciate that. I think it's the haircut. So in case you didn't know, I have a very small head, right? Like, I've got 3 head. Now you can see it because, you know, the hair, the buzz cut. You can see I've got 3 head, right? It's not a 4 head. I've got a 3 head. I've got a pretty small head in general, right? My hands aren't like crazy giant. My hand from base to tip is 8 inches long. And I can like, so I have a small head, right? I think with the buzz cut especially, I feel like the rest of my body is probably gonna look slightly larger because of proportion. I'm gonna look bigger because I shaved my head. Appreciate that, Ryan. Appreciate it. And Corey, thank you for the kind words. Appreciate them. Simmons, no, I don't go hunting. I've never had the feeling or like inclination or the interest in hunting. It just doesn't interest me at all. Even though it's an animal, like taking the life minus like a bug, it just doesn't interest me. Squirrel, deer, raccoon, possum, whatever it is. Heck, I even feel kind of weird sometimes if I have to lay like a mouse trap down, which luckily I haven't had to do at this house, you know, knock on wood. But we've never had any mice here, you know, knock on wood. But I have had a mouse in like in my wife's car. I had to lay a mouse trap, got it, so that way it didn't munch on the wiring. Because, you know, in case you don't know, rodents can get into, like when it's cold outside, some rodents will find like heat in like a vehicle. It doesn't have to be inside the vehicle, but it could just be like in like the engine bay, right? And you don't want like a rodent to munch on those wires because you can have lots of crap going on with your car. So I did eliminate the mouse, but like pretty quickly when I found like it was like goldfish, like from my son. It was like goldfish that were munched, and you could see like just that a mouse was there. And it's like, whoa, oh, so we got rid of it. That was a long time ago. But even then, for me, it just feels like, I make it myself, Simmons. Let's see, Crash, what's up? Do I have any friends? Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say I've got some really close friends, some ride or dies. You know what I'm saying? Rather ride so that way they don't have to die, but or me. But yeah. Heck yeah, Simmons. Honestly, making seafood, fantastic. Fantastic. You said I need a speech therapist to get rid of a lisp. You know, I've never heard that one, Nicole, but thanks. Yeah. In what words do I lisp? Would you like to, care to elaborate on that? I don't mind getting better at speaking either. That'd be fantastic. Maybe some words, YouTube friends. Let's go. Heck yeah, since I didn't learn how to cook closer to like mid-20s. Let's see. I'm guessing that is by Toby Keith. That sounds like this is about to be country. I could be wrong. I'm not a country fan, but you know what? We'll still play it. Oh, it's all good, Doris. It's all good. Ryder, I will The only country artist that I have ever willingly enjoyed and listened to more than once was he sings Tennessee Whiskey, Chris Stapleton. Yeah, that's about it. Simmons, why wear lipstick for $100? Nah, I'm good. So that it's just not my cup of tea. Country music as a whole is just not my cup of tea. And it's not that country music is bad inherently or it's not good or there's not talent. It's just I don't enjoy it. I will 100% agree that there are tons and tons of country artists that are really good and fantastic and can sing and play music and everything, but it's just not my cup of tea, you know? There's no, you know, when people talk about having a scratch or like an itch in your brain or like your ears, country music has never scratched that itch in my head or brain or my ears, nothing like that. It's always just been like, it's there. So no hate on it, but it's just not my cup of tea. But it's gonna be really interesting trying to get this last one here. Traveling Soldier. Who's that by Simmons? What a song to work at. Let's get if Traveling Soldiers a country song, let's get one song in between at least. Okay. Sandman by Metallica. Let me see. Traveling Soldier by Cody Johnson. That sounds like a country. It's country vibes. Is the why? All right. That took about like a half a second for me to be like, all right, next. I'm sorry. We're just gonna say no more country. As a whole, on this whole channel, no more country. Done. We can play it later, just not right now. It's just not it for me. Alright, you guys can love it, and that's perfectly fine. That's what's beautiful. You guys can have your taste in music, I got my taste in mind. Mike, congratulations on winning the state spelling bee. Good job. Okay. We're gonna hit a little bit more triceps here. I'm gonna do 30 pounds. By what's his name? Shawn Mendes Simmons. Yo, Green Machine, what's up? I don't know what that means. Like you won a turtleneck for like a competition or something? Congratulations, by the way. Tech, I'm not sure if you're talking to me. My name is not Kyle, though. Oh man. He said, oh, all good. Appreciate you being here, Tech. You have a great night. Good luck. Good luck on the hating. Andy, oh, that's good. That's good. That's not me though. Alright, I'm gonna hit some abs here. In the meantime, holy cow, my arms are freaking cooked. But what's up, Andy? How you doing? Yeah, I'm actually married. My wife and my son. Got my wife married too. We have a baby. He's a son. So, let's see here. Say, gotta go. Alright, no worries, Ryder. You have a great night. Appreciate it. Like you said, 40? 40 what? Is he a son or a baby? He's grown out of baby. I'd say baby is like, I'd say baby is like 1 year old and lower, or like 1.5, because like technically a toddler, right, is when kids are like toddling around, right? I call him baby ghost because he's my wife and I's one and only son, so he's our baby, of course. So is baby ghost. So I'm Trighost, my wife. She doesn't want her information named. She doesn't like being on the channel, stuff like that. So I'm Trighost, wife ghost, baby ghost. My name is Dalton, but yeah, obviously here on the YouTubes it says Trighost. All right. Feel like we went for 5 more. Now I'm like on the verge of puking. Body squats. Yesterday was leg day. What's up, Wambly? How's it going? So in total, I don't ever really consider all the total time I've worked out because the first 3.5 years was terrible. In total, I've been working out for about 7 years. But the first 3.5 years were awful. I was not consistent. My form was terrible for lots of working outs. Right, lots of exercises. My form was horrible. I was very inconsistent. My eating was trash. All right. I was addicted to lemonade, simply lemonade. I would down like 2 of those 89-ounce jugs every single day. Put one in the freezer, so it's like a lemonade slush. The other one I just down. So first 3.5 years, terrible. The second 3.5 years, those have been good. Been consistent, eating right, all that good stuff. So good. The shoulder wave, got you. Woohoo! Well, just juice. Corey, I'm telling you, juice is just tasty. What can I say? Hey, I appreciate that, Wambly. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Some scissor kicks. You know, I don't really do scissor kicks. I don't really do those. I don't think there's like a specific reason why. I just don't. And also, is that scissor as in like up and down or like sideways?
Wanted to break, laugh it all off in your face. What would you do?
Because I can stay on the bar for longer. Frosted, what do you mean by the bar?
Take this anymore. What would you do? Come break me down.
Pull-ups. Oh, I got you, Frosted. Give me a second here. I got you. How many pull-ups can you do now? Let's say unassisted. For me, it's midnight 49. So it's
You wanted more.
what time am I going to bed? Probably like 2:30 to 3ish. You can barely do one? Okay, I got you here. Also, appreciate that, Pink. Alright, so, Frosted, a good thing. If you can hardly do one, alright? Give me a second here to get this set up. But, let's say you can hardly do one, right? If you have like a band, a resistance band, you can do something like this. Depending on your setup, you can, no, for me, it's midnight 50, so 12:50. You could put the bar like this, and then just put this through, right? Hold it like this, or if you have something like this. Oh gosh, my arms are so tired already. Then you could, have it like this, just to put your feet on, to give yourself a little bit of resistance to make the pull up easier. You can do something like that. If you do not have any resistance bands, that's perfectly fine. What you can do in the meantime is like a scapular pull up. So instead of, hitting like the full pull up here, right? You go here, and you're gonna go relax. Then, you see this? You're like tense your muscles. You do something like this. So get that scapular working. And then just decline pull-ups. So let's say, you did some of those, you're like, all right, I feel good. If you can't do a full pull-up, or you can only do one, then work on this, where you could jump. Now granted, I'm pretty tall, my basement is like really close, but let's just, for example, if it's way up there, you jump and then just try to go slow on the decline. You can't do another one, jump. Go down. Until finally, then you can do a pull-up. That would be a good way to slowly get to where if you can't do a pull-up, or you can hardly do one, at least you're getting exercise and you're working on those muscles to help you get there. When you're going down, when doing the decline, so for example, like I showed you, when you jump up here, all right, try to hold yourself and go slow. Don't just drop. Jump up and go slow when you're descending for the pull-up. That way you can activate those muscles, all those back muscles, right? You can activate them and get them working to be stronger, to add like resistance into your movement. So yeah. No, game. I've never pooped or peed myself when doing a pull-up, push-up. Luckily, knock on wood, but I've never defecated myself in any form or fashion while exercising before. I've been close to throwing up, but that's usually about the time when I take a second, get some water, and then I get back to my workout. It does happen. I've seen many people in like running marathons and stuff that have defecated on themselves. So yeah, it happens. I'm not gonna hate on it. It just hasn't happened to me yet, thankfully. Jellyfish. I don't ever really plan on playing Fortnite. When you're singled out, the red. Yo, what's up, Jacob? How you doing? So light down, the parade's real. Let's see. Don't mean that in a mean way. When am I ending stream? When I'm done working out and chilling, it'll probably be like 1:30ish, 1:40ish. You said your name is Jacob too? Hey, let's go. Yes, game. I am Natty. I'm very against like taking any extra stuff. I've got a friend that started hopping on some stuff who was trying to convince me, and I was like, no. He's like, bro, you gotta hop on some tea with me, like testosterone. I was like, get that out of here. If you look at our messages back in the day, he stopped like trying to pester me with it. But he would like send me like a message randomly, it'd just be a needle. And then like when are you, and then it's a needle. I was like, get out of here, bro. I was like, no. So I'll take like creatine, protein powder, magnesium. I've taken ashwagandha root before. But yeah, the only time I've ever had a needle in me is when drawing blood or like at a doctor for like medical things. Never had a needle in me for anything recreational, never for injecting a drug, performance enhancing, nothing at all. So that's for me personally. I'm just very against it. I mean, I haven't gotten tested. I'm actually kind of curious what my testosterone levels are, but for me, I do not agree with like adding anything extra into my body, because who knows what could happen. You never know. People unfortunately their lives have ended way too soon, probably because of hopping on some drugs like PEDs and stuff. And I've got family. I've got my wife, I got my son. I want to be around as long as I can for my son and for my wife. So I don't want to shorten my life even one day for just for working out harder or whatever, when I can just be like, piece of crap, and just push myself harder. I really think you were Natty. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate that, JB. Lorenzo, how's it going? Do I believe in ghosts? I don't know. It's like a maybe, maybe not. I don't really think too hard about it. And appreciate it, game. I appreciate the thrill. And Frosted, no, I do not box. I want to get into some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai, but that would be a little bit later down the road for me. My son's pretty young, and so potentially like joining like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Muay Thai like gym with like taking classes like similar like karate kind of thing, but maybe do that with like with him but he's just too young to even start any of that. So yeah, Caesar, appreciate it, thank you. Gonna go sleep. All right, you have a good night, Simmons. Appreciate it. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna get another song going on. I don't have too much more exercises to do, so we're gonna just get this going. I awake. appreciate it, Frosted. It's probably the haircut. I just buzzed my head last night. I love you. Well, I do appreciate that, for real. I do need to work on my conditioning though. Like MMA/wrestlers, their conditioning's gotta be top notch. My conditioning's pretty trash. I need to hit the treadmill. What I actually want to do. So here on my YouTube channel, I've had it for a while. I've got like my computer down there, right? So all the money I've made from YouTube over the years, I put back into the channel, and so like I used to stream on a much worse computer. So after 3.5, nearly 4 years, I guess no, it's close to like 2.5 to 3 years, I was able to make enough and save up for my YouTube channel to build a computer. So I did that. Now what I want to do is get a desk that raises and lowers, and then I want to get like a walking pad, which I found one that can also go to like 8 miles an hour, which would be like a jog, pretty fast jog for me at least. So I put instead of a treadmill, it'd be like a walking pad where my desk can go up and down. So way I could be at my desk standing up, just walking, playing some games, jogging a little bit, whatever it is. So that's like my next goal, is to get that, and maybe some like more gym equipment. But there's like a little extra belly fat I got going on. I am a little bit extra bloated today because I had Fridays for my family and I. We do a movie and pizza, so we watched the Lego movie, which my son hasn't seen before. So we did Lego movie and pizza. I have like 4, maybe I had 5 pieces. I don't know. I sort of fell asleep and wasn't keeping track. But I'm a little extra bloated today. Got a little extra belly fats going on. So for me, I gotta work on the conditioning if I were to be like a wrestler or anything like that. All right, I'm gonna hit 1 or 2 more sets for arms. We're gonna do, let's do hammer curls. Frosted. Well, I appreciate it. I just try to feel good. That's my goal. It's not specifically like the looks. I mean, definitely I do focus on those, about like, trying to get bigger and stronger, stuff like that. But my main goal is to feel good, so that way I can have longevity. I can run around and play at the park with my son for a long period of time without getting winded, which luckily I can do that. He's still pretty young like that. Or when he gets a little bit older, he's shown that he's like basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport, so if he wants to go play basketball, that I can feel good, and that I can set like a good example for my son, so that way when he gets older, and then I'm older as well, then he can be like, oh, you know what? Like my dad, even though my dad is like an old dude, he's still able to beat me in basketball, even though I've been playing for however many years and stuff like that. Caesar said, does your wife get jealous that you get checked out more? I do go to stores potentially more often, so I do. No, I don't think so. I don't ever. I'm just working out for me. My wife has said, she's like, yeah, I don't care if you work out on stream. It's like, whatever. I am not doing, saying, or showing anything to make her feel uncomfortable. If it were to that point, then I would probably feel uncomfortable. But yeah. Soft. I'll take that as a compliment. That's the fighter, right? All right, let's see. What's the next song that we're gonna hit here? If you guys have any suggestions for songs, just let me know. This is a good song right here. Appreciate it, Soft. Appreciate it. All right. his hammer curls. You know, it's the haircut. I just shaved my head last night on stream.
Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken. Silence mistaken. See, it's not my family in your head, in your head. Oh, my goodness. What's up, Charlie? Over. When the violence causes silence, must be mistaken. The same old thing in 2018 in your head.
Heck yeah. Frosted, I'm not sure if you hear a little bit ago, we played Monster.
You're fighting. In your head, zombie, zombie.
I'm gonna bump the weight up a little bit heavier. Alright, these are 40s. Oh, don't worry, Charlie. We're going to failure right here. But hey, even if you only get like 2 or 3 reps in, if you're working hard, you're going to failure, then you still are getting a good workout. There's still strength and or hypertrophy growth going. Some people mistake it where you have to have like 8 reps or 10 reps or whatever. If you're working hard, you're pushing yourself to the limit and past. Even if you only get 2 or 3 good reps in, you're still able to grow muscle and strength. I mean, strength training really is like just lifting super heavy for a few reps. Frosted, I don't think one is safer than the other inherently. I think if you have bad form for either one, there's plenty of room to get injured. Deadlifting, if you don't bend at the hips and you're bending at the back, then you can super jack up your spine, your back. If you have bad form in bench pressing and instead of tucking your elbows in like this, but they're flared out, there's plenty of room for error in injuring your shoulder. You can get like a pec tear. I personally have been more injured from deadlifting than bench press. And that's with failing bench press as well. I've never had the bar fall on me, but I've had it to where I couldn't lift it up and I had to lay on my like chest, and I like rolled it down to my waist so I could sit up and then lift it off. But where I rounded my back, and this was like back when I said like the first 3.5 years of me lifting weights was trash, and my form was awful, and et cetera, et cetera. Back then, I didn't know like to bend at the hips or what that even meant. I was like, duh, I'm bending at the hips, like I gotta bend over to get the weight. I didn't understand nearly as much back then as I do now, how to lift and how to like have proper form and what's safe now versus before. So I think without any knowledge, bench press, granted you aren't dropping the weight on you, bench press probably would be less dangerous. Maybe. Let's say you have a spotter, but as long as you're not going to like failure, because deadlifting you really do have to like understand how to bend at the waist, at like the hips, and use your legs rather than using your back. Because I think naturally people grow up not knowing how to like people grow up when they bend over to grab something, they're using their back because it's easier, but it's not proper. But I think either one can be completely safe or unsafe if you don't know what you're doing and you're just moving stuff. Guy Kowasab, you said you're 5'8", 215. Nice. Congratulations. What song? Let's go for some Linkin Park, I guess. All right, let's hit the set now. Superset. Okay, I could do like a superset. I don't have it set up yet, but I got you. Frosted, I work out pretty much every day unless my body's like, you need rest. So it's the same amount, winter or summer. Kobe over LeBron. And they last like you, can't you see that you're smothering me? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Are you a Kobe or a LeBron? So we're gonna do right here. And I can't take. We're gonna do this here. Okay. Whew. No worries, Frosted. No worries, Frosted. You have a great night. Appreciate you being here. Be what you want me to be. Okay. Alright, I'm hitting one more set of abs. One more superset on biceps. And then we'll hit the posing. You already know at the end of the streams, we get the posing light. You know, we put up here, hit the posing, all that fun stuff. Okay. Let's see. Popular monster. It's rough. I wake up every morning with my head bending days. I'm not sure if I should say this. I say it anyway. So Charlie, today I do a weak points and arms. For weak point, my chest has always been really small, like growing up. So I hit a couple sets on chest, nothing super crazy. So I hit a little bit of chest, a little bit of shoulders, right? And then I hit arms, triceps, biceps. I already hit triceps. Did close bench press, right? And then a superset between close bench press, and then dips to failure, you know. And then I did some dumbbells like this. I can't think of the name. I'm so tired. And then hit some abs as well. And then you've already seen like the biceps. After the stream, I'm just gonna have a protein shake. I already had plenty of calories today. Fridays for my family and I, we have movie night and pizza. So I already had pizza today. Breakfast I had low-fat yogurt with strawberries and a protein granola, protein shake. Then I had pizza for like a later lunch, early dinner, and now I'll have a protein shake on my way to bed. No, I'm not looking to bulk. If anything, it's more like I'm on a maintenance to cut. But I know pizza isn't good for a cut by any means, but that's just what I do with my family. I'm still gonna like live my life and have a good time with, like, you know, being a husband and a father. I'm not here just living for myself, right? I'm still wanting to like enjoy life with my family. So like when we do things like we go out, that I have before, if I was going on a cut, where like if we'd go out, I would eat beforehand or very little, like went out and about and stuff. And right now, I'm at like a decent weight. My body fat's a little bit higher than I'd like. But in all honesty, it's not horrible. Chosen, what's up? How's it going? It's not horrible in my opinion, but I'm not willing to just go super hardcore on the diet. I'm not looking to go super hardcore on my diet when I'm like spending time with my family, you know? That's more important. So like if we go out to like get ice cream, I may like have a small ice cream instead of like a large, or I'll have like a small ice cream that I shared with my son rather than just like my own, so that way I can still enjoy it versus like having nothing of being like, nope, can't do it. Like I still want to be present and enjoy the things that I'm like present with. It's more just so like it's regulated, so I'm not going super crazy with how much I'm having or overindulging, but it's just like that way I can still be present and included and actively involved in the activities that are going on. It was pretty low carb. I mean, the granola, like the protein granola, that was a little bit, those were carbs, but chosen, appreciate that for real. Appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, but I did have a good amount of pizza. I had like 4 or 5 pieces, so I probably had somewhere between like 1,200 and 1,800 calories in pizza alone. So overall today I'm probably sitting around probably like closer to like a 3,000 calorie day, but it's all right. Appreciate it, Sean. You're too kind. You're too kind. No, you're all good. You're all good. You're all good. I mean, Sean, I'm all right. I'm married, so it's whatever. It's whatever. But no, you're all good. I appreciate it for real. All right, we're gonna hit the last arms, the superset with the hammer curls, and then the cable, and then we're gonna hit the posing for the night, and I'll be done. Then I'll be done. That is all I got for now. I don't want to talk about voices in my head, keep on begging me to say, if I pull the trigger now, then the demons go away. So that is all I got for now. I don't want to talk about demons in my head, keep telling me to choose a side. It's heaven or hell, like it's do or die. I'm a sad boy, you know better. Don't this forever. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm not okay. Gotta get ready. Barry, they liked it. Appreciate you asking. Yeah, my wife likes it a lot. My wife has always liked it when I buzz my head. She likes it a lot. And my son was like, "You're the same, Dada. I love you." And then touched my hair. The reveal was like I had a hood on for my pump cover. So I had my hood on. So I was like, "All right, buddy, take my hood off." He took it off. He's like, he just starts laughing. He's like, "You're still the same, Dada. I love you." And then he like touched my hair. He said, "It's so soft." And he was just happy about it. So it was a good reveal. It was all good. Move. There's no more of me. Michael, what's up? So my favorite part of the stream, you fell asleep? Oh, it's all good. No worries, no worries. You can always go back. I need water. Talk about it. Water. Appreciate it, Michael, for real. Very kind of you to say. Always appreciate those kind words, for real. Okay. Gotta turn the lights, this time it turns to stone. It's got me when I'm alone. And so I tell myself that I'll be strong. Keep on calling. So exhausted. But it's okay. We are good to go. Felt like a really good workout. But you're talking about What from Voices in My Head? Is that what you're talking about from the song? Falling in Reverse? If that's the case, yeah. But you know, Falling in Reverse, off, it's a freaking bop. I love it. So, all right, let's go here. Yeah, it's a good one though. Yo, Oreo, good to see you as always. Always good to have you here. I'm gonna lower this a little bit. So, and turn this chair. I had to get past it the other day for the haircut stream. All right, should be good here. All right, so real quick, appreciate that by the way. Real quick, I always like to say first and foremost, I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm gonna put my shorts up a little bit so we can get the physique update. You know, we hit legs yesterday. I feel like the legs not looking bad, but I really appreciate everyone for being here. Whether you were here for a minute or an hour, I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Whether you only have good things or bad things to say, help boost the algorithm, I appreciate it regardless. So thank you first and foremost. Secondly, you guys being here always helps me push myself. If you're here for the whole stream, you'll see me push myself to failure and then past if I must, because I always want to set a good example. So I really appreciate you guys being here, keeping me accountable. So you guys always help me, and I really do appreciate that. So I always want to let you guys know that, because each and every one of you are very appreciated, and it's important to, I think it's important to let people know, because some people unfortunately don't feel like and have not been given the time to be seen, and I think it's important to let people know that they are seen and acknowledged, and I really do appreciate it. So I always want to let you guys know that. Secondly, I never want you guys to compare yourself to me, because everybody's on their own journey. As I should not be comparing myself to anyone. I don't want you to compare yourself to me. I want you to compare yourself to who you were, who you are now, who you want to be. Comparison is a thief of joy, and we just need a little bit of happiness and joy here. So no need to compare. All right. That being said, Xander, what's going on? How's it going? Appreciate it. Appreciate Oreo. I think the reason why the buzz cut, I have a small head, right? I said this earlier. I got a pretty small head, so I think the lack of volume of space and time being taken up from my head, my hair, makes the rest of me look bigger. So I think it's just more like the illusion that my head is. I have a small head, all right? It just is what it is, you know. I can't control it, and I don't really care, you know. It just is what it is, so it's whatever. Let's see here. I appreciate it, Erica. Xander, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Corey, thanks, appreciate it. All right, let's see here. Hey, no room for arrogance here. I know I'm not perfect. I'm gonna mess up. I'll acknowledge it and I'll take responsibility right as it happens. Because I'm human, you know, it just is what it is. Wilt, how's it going? So I do gaming and working out. So earlier, in case you guys don't know, my gaming streams Monday and Friday are first around like 8:30ish p.m. Central Standard Time. After I'm done with the games, I take some pre-workout, and then I start the workout stream. I just spit. Gross. Anyway, let's get to this real quick. Again, you guys are appreciated for being here, so really do appreciate you guys being here. We're going to do the posing real quick. We just finished the workout. It was an arms and weak point, so arm focus, biceps, triceps, weak point. I just hit chest and shoulders so we can get a bigger frame up top. So we're going to hit the workout or the posing here, and then we're going to chill, talk for a little bit, and then we're going to be out for the night. So, okay, do you think this lighting is good, or should we go this lighting? Maybe it feels exciting, but I know I don't like that one. Should we do the lighter one or the darker one? The lighter one's better? Okay, I think I just have to step back a little bit more. I know the brighter one, I do that for the legs for sure when I show the light. Good light. Okay, cool. I'll leave on the brighter one. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. All right, let's do this. I can never be serious. It's a fatal flaw. I've made my wife annoyed countless times. She's like, serious conversation, and I'm over here like poking and prodding. I'm sorry. I just can't stay serious. A little bit of gotta breathe. All right. We didn't hit back today, but you know, I just gotta show the muscles here. Girl, just kidding. I know you can hear me breathing. This is why I could never be on stage. They'd be like, sir, you need to breathe. And I'd be passing out, I'd be like, like everyone on stage, they'd be like, yo, this dude's like, like with the stupidest. Oh my gosh. Oh, appreciate you guys. For real, I do appreciate it. Oh yeah, we had the... Whew. Okay. We didn't hit legs today, but here we go with the boom. And then, of course, can't forget das calves. Ah. And, of course, last but not least, said, yeah, I need some actual posing trunks. Yeah, I don't know about all that. That's too serious for me. But of course, last but not least, in case you guys don't know, my favorite, last but not least, my favorite pose, the shoulder wave. I do feel like for the shoulder wave, this lighting is best. Boom! Let's go! And that's all for now. So, good time, good time. Yo, what's up, Gear? How's it going? You have a great night. Appreciate it. Also, Pink, appreciate the high five. Very kind of you. Always appreciated. Never expected. So, thank you very much for that. Very kind of you. All right, I'm gonna turn my monitors on. All that good stuff. Oh gosh. Oh no, Gear, it's all good. You gotta do what you gotta do. So no worries, no worries. I appreciate you being here, regardless. If you're here for a minute, for an hour, for a week, for a month, for 10 seconds, I appreciate it, regardless. What's up, King Brody? How you doing? How you doing? I need some water. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys with all the kind words. You're too nice. You're too nice. Stop. Start being mean, all right? Say, you gotta be like, you piece of crap, you look weak. That's gonna feed me, all right? Stop being so nice. Like, oh, look great. No, you look like a piece of crap. You look like a marshmallow just consumed 10,000 Twinkies and ho-hos. Those are the things I want to eat. Whitley, am I strictly free weights? No. I do like body weight stuff as well. For me, it's pretty much just like all forms. My hands are burning. So obviously I've got the dumbbells like right here. I've got like a pulley system over there. I've got the barbell with some weights. I've got the the treadmill. I've got a bike over here. I'm not going to show it because in my basement here, it's that's like the storage area. It's messy over there. Right? The bike is just like a part of the mess. But I just move the bike when I'm ready to like use my bike. I just move it over here because it's on one of those like stationary like things. So and then oh yeah, and then of course like the the power tower here. So if I'm doing pull-ups or whatever, come here and just do some pull-ups. So it's like a mixture between body weight, free weights, all that fun stuff. I personally like to incorporate all versions of like calisthenics and body weight, calisthenics, weightlifting, everything, because I feel like it's the best of both worlds. Calisthenics, I feel like those people like per body pound are insane. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the strongest calisthenics people. I had a pimple here earlier. That thing hurt. I don't know if you can see the little red mark. Those people in calisthenics are like super, like can do like planches and this and that, insane. Like per body pound, they can like do muscle ups like it's nothing, stuff like that, crazy. However, it doesn't always translate to like the weights. So like they may not be bench pressing like 350 pounds as like a 150-pound person, but then you have like people that are like power lifters or strictly weight lifters, and those people are bench pressing and doing like crazy numbers. But then when it comes to like a pull up, they're like struggling to do like 5. So I feel like incorporating all of it is like the best of both worlds. And for me personally, Whitley, sometimes I run outside. Yep. I take my so I'm a husband and a father. I take my son. We go to the parks all the time, and I'm always like on the playground with him, like playing. I think you could count on one hand in the few years, and like I'm not saying how old he is, but within the last few years, you can count on one hand how many times I have not played with him on the playground. One time was because I had a crazy bad migraine / headache. Another time I was injured probably from working out and stuff. And then recently he was just playing. He just wanted to do like his own thing, and my wife and I were just like on a park bench, just watching him, not on our phones, still talking to him, everything. But like earlier we were playing, but at one point, so it's like 3 times in like years have I not been playing like on the playground with him. So sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I'll go for runs, stuff like that. Let's see. Raul, what's up? How's it going? Do you work out with energy supplements? Yes, I take pre-workout. Yep. This is the pre-workout I take. I didn't have this flavor. This is a blue raspberry flavor. This is the transparent lab bulk, the black bulk, elite pre-training formula. But I didn't take this one. I took the peach mango one because I have a different one. It's upstairs. But I have that one. So yeah, I take that for like energy, because for me it's 1:37 in the morning, so I'm not always specifically super awake at midnight. Appreciate it, Michael. Appreciate it. Yeah, I typically try to like be careful of like what I put into my body. That's why I don't like to take I've never taken or messed around with any performance enhancing drugs or anything like that. No extra testosterone. I'm very against taking anything like pre-workout, creatine, magnesium. I have taken ashwagandha root. I haven't in I don't even know how long, but all that stuff. For me, that's about it. I'm not interested in like Anavar and testosterone and this is and that's and GLP-1s and like never taken any, never plan on it. I will say the only possibility of me ever taking any PEDs or any like performance drugs or anything would be if Disney was like, we want you to be Hercules, but you got to get bigger, like the live action Hercules. That was like my favorite movie growing up. That's the only time I would think about it, unless they specifically like recruited me, and they're like, we need you to be Hercules, but you gotta get bigger and take drugs. That's the only way I'm doing it. Outside of that, none for me. Let's see here. How long have I been working out? Consistently. So I've been working out in total for like 7 years. 3.5 of those years were horrible. I was not consistent, wasn't eating right, wasn't sleeping good. My sleep now still sucks. But that being said, my eating was horrible, wasn't doing that right, wasn't working out right, wasn't consistent. But the last 3.5 years, so of the 7 years I've been working out in total, 3.5 have been good. I'll show you here what I looked like about 3.5 years ago, right before I got into. So I had already been working out for years. At this point, when like what I'm about to show you, I got pulled up on my Instagram here on my computer. But what I'm about to show you is me already had been lifting for a few years, but what I looked like because I was so inconsistent and everything. That's what I looked like about 3.5 years ago. This photo is from longer, but this is exactly like in the 3.5 years that I was working out, or of the 7, the 3.5 years, there was pretty much no progress at all because it was absolutely horrible. Zin, what's up? How's it going? How's it going? Military status only when I drink in the morning. It's hard. Oh, I got you. I've never. Yeah, I'm not like a energy drink person. I don't remember the last time I've had an energy drink, but I do take pre-workout. But that's about it. Otherwise, like for me, like I don't like I don't require to have like coffee in the morning or things like that. I don't really drink coffee like in the morning. Sometimes like in the afternoon, but that just sort of depends on the day, and it's more so just because I like the flavor. So that's how long I've been lifting weights or weightlifting. 7 years, but the first 3.5 were terrible, and this is what I looked like. And then this is sort of where I'm at now. So same kind of position here, phone, whatever. So I'd say consistently actually working out about 3.5 years. Sport, basketball. I also played baseball, and I was in track. I just wanted to do jumping things. I love jumping. I've never liked running. So for me, all jumping events, high jump, triple jump, long jump, those were the only events in track I wanted to do. I didn't care what else was going on. I just wanted to jump and play basketball. And then I played baseball just because it wasn't really something I was good at it, but I just didn't really care for it. Like, I think in my high school baseball career, I had like an 800 batting average. I wasn't big enough or strong enough to like hit the ball to hit a home run. So it's not like I was like, knocking it out of the park. Never hit a home run in my life. Haven't played baseball in years, but I've never hit a home run in my entire life. But I could get on base. And that, I guess, is like the most important thing. Just getting on base. But this high school I played for was pretty bad. So it's not like we were getting scouted, and I definitely would not want to play that. And Will T, I'm 6'4", and I weigh 193 point something. I just weighed myself at the beginning of the stream. Technically, with the shoes, I am 6'5", but because someone asked the other day, I think it was Monday's stream, I put like a measuring tape up here, and they're like, prove how tall you are. And with the shoes, it said I was 6'5". I've never measured that in my life, so I was like, whoa. As much as I wish I could be like, I am 6'5", I'm not gonna lie here and say I am. I'm 6'4", without the shoes, and according to my weight now, after the workout, it says I'm 192.8. I know it's backwards for you, but 192.8 for weight, 6'4". Diet consists of, for breakfast, Monday through Friday. Weekends are always up in the air because, I enjoy the food with my family. So the food on weekends is never consistent. Monday through Friday, breakfast is protein shake and yogurt with granola and strawberries. That's like everything there for breakfast. Lunch, sometimes I have lunch, sometimes I don't. Just sort of depends how I'm feeling. If I do have lunch, could be like tuna and like 2 cans of tuna on 2 pieces of bread, and I'll put like a whole can of tuna with some mayo, like light mayo, and then on 1 piece of bread, and it's like stacked. But that'll be like a lunch thing, or I'll have chicken like that meal prep. Or I'll do like a ground turkey taco mix. So that's usually it. Or I don't have lunch and I just have like a big dinner, and then a protein shake when I go to bed. So I don't look that tall on camera, perfect height and weight though. Appreciate it, Wilty. Appreciate it. And Michael, I appreciate it. You said I don't know you, and I'm proud of your progress. Appreciate that, and God bless to you as well, Michael. I'm not sure if you're still here. If you are, appreciate it for real, and you have a fantastic night. Get some good sleep. Hope that you get some good rest. Yeah, I know. I mean, of course, since I'm. You said, yeah, no, Wilty. The. It's only been recent that I've had any tuna, so I'd say in this last 2 weeks, I've had it twice, which is why I'm including that in this conversation, because I had it recently. Prior to the last 2 weeks, it had been at least like 4 months since I had tuna. So that's why I include it in the conversation. And then, oh yeah, then for dinner, a lot of times we'll have. Sometimes I'll make like poached salmon, or I'll do like a poached salmon for my wife and I. Make some tilapia for my son. Sometimes we'll do like a we call it sweet potato special, which is like sweet potatoes, black beans, corn, ground turkey, like a mixture. But yeah, as far as height goes, you can see like this is my basement here, right? And you can see if I put my hand upon my head, I'm pretty much touching this, right? If I go tiptoe, you can see my hand touching both. So that's, I guess it's like a showing of like, yeah. Like I'm not super short, but Finn, I'm 6'4". What category of work do I do? Oh, I work at a car dealership. I fix windshields, so I'm contracted there. I'm self-employed, luckily. But I fix like windshields. So if people have like chips or cracks in a windshield, then I'll talk to the customer and be like, hey, you got this on your windshield. Do you want to get it fixed? They're like, yeah, cool. And I fix it. I'm like, wow, you did such a great job. I'm like, oh, thanks. Come back whenever you have more damage. See you later. That's it. A sweet potato factory. That sounds horrible. That does not interest me at all. Working at a sweet potato factory. I don't think I want to work with potatoes. I don't know why, but that just sounds super unappetizing. Like I would not. So potatoes are a regular like food that my family and I have. Whether my wife really likes when I make, like I'll make like a very thin sliced potato wedges where I just like where there's wash the potato off, wash the potato off, and then I just like very thinly slice it, and I throw it in the air fryer, season it up, put some little bit of olive oil on there, season it up, make it taste good like a herb and garlic. That's typically it's like an herb seasoning, right? I said, do I hand them my business cards? No. One, I don't have enough to just hand off a lot. But the customer base, there's enough people that come through where, so for example, my wife has been a stay-at-home mom for years now, and I'm very thankful and blessed. Thank the Lord that I've been able to provide for myself and my family. So, but I don't have enough business cards like printed off, just like willy nilly, just boom, 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 just tossing them out. But I've been there for so long. I've been there, I think about 8 years now. It'll be 8 years, like this winter, and yeah, I've had enough people where I know like many customers buy. I'm really good with faces and not always like. I feel like my memory is really good, right? You can ask. I feel like you can ask a lot of people here that have been around the channel for a while, like names and faces. Like they'll be like pretty dang close. I'll recognize someone or I'll recognize a name. So there's lots of people I know by name or by like interaction, things like that from where I work, where I just, uh, I don't always have to like hand out business cards. And I've had many people, surprisingly, a lot of people um, say like, oh, my brother, my cousin, someone has like they've got damage in their windshield, and then I get a call from them without even handing out business cards because they'll just call it up to the dealership, and I'm really close with a few of the people. Some of the advisors are like some of my closest friends. I'm actually going to be playing cards, magic cards, with two of the people I work with. So, for example, here I got my magic decks. So this one right here, in case you didn't know, this is my Ninja Turtle deck that I've got here. So I got my Ninja Turtle cards, Magic the Gathering. And then, but tomorrow, I have not tried out either of these decks, but these are what I'm going to be running tomorrow. I'm going to go probably my Yuffie, which is like a ninjutsu deck. The base card is Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow, Yuffie, and Sephiroth. So those are the two cards or the two decks that I'm going to be probably running tomorrow. However, there is a new Secrets of Strixhaven just came out. Actually, so I think one of the friends that I'm going to be playing with Magic tomorrow with, because it's 4 of us, I think he just bought the whole set of all of the you already know, Pink, Final Fantasy. I love it. 7, hands down, my favorite one of all time. I'm actually going through the Final Fantasies because there's lots of them I haven't played, but I finished 7 and I'm like halfway through 8 right now. But yeah, there's a new set of Secrets of Strixhaven that came out in Magic, and so I think we're actually probably going to be playing those commander decks tomorrow night. So if we play one round, it's probably going to be just the commander, but I'm hoping we'll have at least two games, because then we'll do the commander decks, and then I'm either going to play Yuffie or Sephiroth. It just depends what the other decks that are being played, because one guy, man, it's so funny. I'm actually the newest out of all the people to play Magic, but I'm like one of the like focused people because I think I'm actually pretty good. Like I've won a few times, but like the one guy who's like probably the best out of all of us, he's been playing for a decent amount of time. Like he's always got something up his sleeve, and there have been like so many times when I'm like, and like the last time we played, I got so frustrated because it was like working really well, and then everything, like being a person had like a verbal agreement. They went back on their word, all this stuff. Everything went super well up until a certain point, and then everything went bad for me. And then one of the plays was misplayed on one of the guys, so he technically should have lost, and I should have won, but it was misplayed. It was one of those things where like, this card doesn't work in conjunction with this, but everyone thought that it did. I'm kind of newer, so I didn't know any better, and no one else knew any better until later on, like a few days later, and someone looked it up. So it was just like, where I was frustrated, because I played a really freaking good game of Magic, and then it just all fell to crap. What's up, Zen? Good to see you. Good to see you. And I'm also insanely competitive. That's another thing about me. I'm competitive in certain aspects, but I was really trying to win that Magic game, and technically I should have, but because the round, or like the interactions of cards, was played improperly, I lost instead of won, and then so I was very frustrated at the time. And then on top of that, to learn later, because the person that did the interactions and that he ended up winning, not to mention that someone already went back on their word, which that pissed me off too. Where I'm like, we literally just had like an agreement, like if you do this, then yes, like that agreement. That pissed me off. I'm like, I'm never trusting you again. Done. Relationship, friendship in magic, done. Never making a deal with you again. So there was already like I was already freaking like heated. I was already heated, and so I was like, "That's it. It's me and me alone in this game. I've got to do this." So I know better now. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you're gonna be freaking pissed off because I'm gonna come for you now. I'm coming at you now. You're gonna lose. What's up, new one? How's it going? Monetize the workout aspects of your life, create a workout routine, meal plan using. So I'm actually not for AI at all, Wilty. Personally, I'm super against AI for a few reasons. One, I feel like with when it comes to like AI, the creativity or like the challenge of doing a lot of things. So I do like the idea of like monetizing like the stuff like all that. I just don't know exactly how I would do it. Like workout routine and stuff. I actually use someone else's like bodybuilding program, like Jeff Nippard, if you know who he is. So I'm not gonna copy that because that's that'd be wrong for me to do something like that, and then claim it as my own. That'd be, that's not okay. Um, but to like do so that's why I haven't like done any of that stuff already. But for me personally, like I'm here having a good time. I just want to work out. So for like the creative aspect and stuff like that, I'm not a fan of AI. Not to mention also like there's a pretty dang big environmental hit that AI has caused with like water. If you're aware of it or not, I wasn't aware of it until like my wife was telling me about it. How um, just like the like essentially just like the power that it takes for AI to like be powered and like the water and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, so I know, and maybe it can never be stopped or anything like that. But that doesn't mean I want to uh, contribute towards it. But I don't know. It's the same thing for me. You said I look like a guy that says okie dokie. Yeah, that feels really weird to say. But shoot, I just did say it. So what's up, HV? How's it going? Um, you have a dandly doodly day. But yeah, so yo CPC, what's up? How's it going? I feel like you changed your profile picture. I don't remember that profile picture. Um, but yeah, so I personally don't really want to contribute to it, but I mean, and whether it can ever be stopped or not, I mean, I don't know. But again, like it's one of those things where it's like I rather I rather try to be creative myself and like just put in the work. For me personally, that's how I feel. Like I don't want to take the short route or like the easy way out and then lose all of like the time and like the challenge that it takes or all of like all of the things that like people have done to make like something really big or difficult like work well. Like I rather put in that same work that other people have done to have like the same like similar or the same results rather than like take an easy route or whatnot because then I feel like I will respect and earn that more. And I could be wrong, but that's just me mentally like how I feel. So that's just what it is for me. I'm not gonna hate on other people for what they choose to do, but for me personally, that's like how I see it. Just like similar to like like working out, like taking performance enhancing like PEDs, like steroids, things like that. I'm not gonna hate on someone else if they want to do that. However, I don't want to. It's just not something that I want to participate in or that I agree with because I don't think it's especially the only time I feel like someone like it's like justifiable to be like on steroids of any sorts outside of like a medical reason. For example, like my mom, she was put on steroids when she was like really sick. My mom has passed since, unfortunately, but when she was really sick, she was put on steroids because of her health. outside of like a health reason, if you're gonna be like on steroids for like muscle building and like stuff, then it's like then the only justifiable thing in my mind is like because you are trying to become like Mr. Olympia, Mrs. like that's for me like how I see it personally. Wilt you know I'm the youngest of five. Youngest of five. Heck yeah, Zen. I feel you. So yeah, that's just how I feel though. But I'm not gonna hate on other people for feeling differently. I think that's the great thing is we all can just have our own opinions and our own feelings towards stuff, and we can still just talk about it, chill, get along, and keep on moving about our day. Keep on moving about our day. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. But yeah. So, one day I do hope to try and like figure something out as far as like my channel. I would, however, Wilty, I want to grow my channel more first before, and then maybe have like, I mean, so the other day someone left a comment. They're like, "I want to join your team," and I was like, "I don't even know what that means." Like, and they were like, "So does that mean no?" I was like, "That doesn't mean no." And maybe I worded it wrong. I said no, comma, as in like no, that's not what it means. But I said no, comma. I just don't know what that means. And they're like, "I'm very upset now." I'm like, all I'm saying is I don't know what you mean. Like, what team? Like, there's no team. So, what team are you trying to join? Like, so I'm like, what? I didn't even know how to respond. I didn't respond. Like, I try to respond to all comments and everything, but sometimes, like, there's like I don't even know what to say. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna respond. Sorry if it frustrates someone, but I'm like, I don't know what team are you referring to. So, oh well. Let's see here. Oh, gross. No, Santana. I'm not gonna ever get nipple piercings. No thanks. Yuck. Retro. Actually, my wife got me. Shout out to my wife. She got me the Dragon Ball Z posters, both of them actually. And then my son made the those are planets, all 8 of our planets. So yeah, very cool. Proud dad. Love my son. Super happy. That's such an awesome kid. Personally, that's how I feel. But I am going to end the stream here now. That's about 2 o'clock. I'm going to get a protein shake and try to get some sleep before tomorrow. Got a few activities tomorrow going on with family, and then like I said, I'm gonna be playing some Magic: The Gathering with some friends at the end of the night. Let's see. Yeah, Zen, that's how I felt. I appreciate that. Not that I like feel like I'm inspiring others. It doesn't feel that way to me. I'm just here working out, just hanging out, trying to have a good time, make people laugh, whatever. Help in any form I can. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know what team. Like maybe if I have like, hey, if you want to join the Trigos team and we're recruiting like editors and this and that, maybe I would understand then. But like there's no one else that works on my channel or does anything, which is why there's not like a ton of there could and should be way more content on my channel. It's just sometimes I get exhausted. So like tonight, I'm not gonna want to start video editing right after I'm done here. I want to go to freaking bed, have a protein shake, go to bed, put on some Star Trek, and crash. Like that's what I want to do. I'm not like trying to like video edit, like start video editing, like, ooh, let me make some shorts content at 2 in the morning. That's not what I want to do, and that's why I don't have as much like YouTube shorts or other content out as I want to or should, in my opinion, should have out because sometimes by the time I'm like freed up from after being a husband and a father and doing like chores and like around the house, making sure the house is good, and then also working out late at night, then I'm just like, I want to play a game, relax, and then go to bed. I'm only human here, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm only human, and then there's no team because I'm not willing, like especially not right now. If I was making a bunch of money, but I'm not willing to like put money, like spend money or pay other people to do work because I could just do myself. But again, you know what I'm saying? Like it just yeah. uh, let's see here. Will T, yeah, that's true. I guess AI could be an assistant, but again, it's just not something I'm interested in doing or even like learning about. I don't know how to really operate AI and stuff like that. I'm sure you just ask it questions or whatever, but to make it anything more than just like questions, because obviously, when you Google something, it's just like AI generated answer. That's the only AI stuff I've really ever seen. But again, it's just not something like I'm super interested in doing. Like I've like for the past few years, any like shorts content or things like that I've made, it's because I got a program to video edit and stuff like that, and then taken clips here and there and done it myself. So that's why I like to do, so that way I can make it. I guess my wife often says like you make content for you, as in like something that I think is interesting or funny, rather than what other people. I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I'm just doing my best here. All right, I'm just doing my best. It is what it is. Love it, hate it. It is what it is. What can I say? But I am gonna hop off here before I go on like 10 more tangents. So I do appreciate everyone for being here. I hope you all have a fantastic night, fantastic weekend. If not any earlier, I will be for sure on working out and everything on gaming on Monday. Will T, technically, I am on TikTok, not streaming my workout. When I stream games, it goes live on TikTok automatically as well because I have it all linked. However, I never open the TikTok chat. So if anyone ever messages or there's anything going on TikTok on my streams live for when I play games, I'd never see it. And it's because most of the time I don't remember the last time I remembered to open the chat, one, and two, I'm like never on TikTok. So for me it's like I don't even like remember to have anything on there. My main social media that I like post or that I'm active on is on YouTube. Like Instagram, I try to remember sometimes, but half the time I forget there. TikTok, I completely forget about that. And then YouTube is the only thing I genuinely like remember and that I focus on. So but yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night. Appreciate you guys for being here. Have a fantastic weekend as well. And we will see you, if not beforehand, we'll see you on Monday. So appreciate you.